world of, social apps, it's becoming a lot more difficult for people to meet.
When you come to places like this, everybody does understand who you are because they come from a very similar place and they've had very similar experiences. Groups like this means they're part of something good.
I knew I loved football, but I didn't have a lot of options growing up.
Back home, football was just for male.
I still get the calling out on the street, I still get the stereotypes.
As an Arab gay guy, it was very hard fitting in social circles.
I was bullied for being quite expressive.
This is the first time I've felt truly able to be myself around a group of people without any judgment whatsoever.
Gamers Inc. is an LGBT gaming group. It's a place where everyone can be themselves.
On the main screen on the projector, we're going to have PS4. We're going to have Sonic Racing on that. We'll have the N64 and then the Switch. Yes, okay, amazing. Everyone, fly, go.
The second I went to a training session with Hackney, I was hooked.
Girls, we're going to warm up. If we could just get a single file line facing the opposite way.
When we started back in the 80s, it was a bunch of what society would call misfits. So lots of big, loud women that weren't ashamed to be boisterous and manly, which was against all the social norms. So we caused a lot of trouble.
I definitely think that the group is breaking the stereotype that gaming is this hyper-masculine hobby that only straight people can partake in.
Perceptions are changing. The recent World Cup, that's done a huge amount.
The reason that it's seen as stereotypically males is because that's all that we ever see.
Obviously there are spaces for LGBTQ people, they're bars or they're clubs. For a lot of people who just want to do something more like casual and hobby-like without necessarily, super loud music all the time, it's awesome to have a different space to do that in.
Hackney is one of the teams that you can be yourself. You are not thinking about, if I kiss my girlfriend or if I do X, Y, and Z, I'm going to be criticized.
When you actually speak to people that share the same values as you and are happy being who they are, that is when you understand this is where I belong.
I come all the way from South Wales. I just thought I might as well give it a shot. And I'm so glad I did because I've met all of these wonderful people.
I got married to my wife just over 1.5 years ago. I met Amanda at the club playing football.
The thing I love about Brighton Pride and why I think Pride is important is that you get to be your true self without worry.
We've just met the Hackney Women's Football Club and they're just such lovely girls. It's so nice to meet them. It's so important that these groups exist. A celebration like this is such a beautiful way to show people we are who we are. You shouldn't be ashamed to be who you are and celebrate it, have fun with it, be proud.